Her body becomes an obsession. Let the driving rhythm and moving music move you. Where the clash of mind, body, and spirit are put to the ultimate test.
I'm here to pump iron.
Humor.
But this joint will go down the drain before anything can help you.
Betrayal.
Just cool it, okay?
Hey!
Let me guess, you're going to work for Marlene.
Been working for her for a long time.
You son of a bitch!
Love. Beauty. Where love and dreams drive people past the pain and agony of possible defeat and carry them to the triumphant high of victory.
He's up there, telling you you're not good enough, or strong enough, or even smart enough. Fight him, Roger. Fight him.
With Daniel Green, Lee Taylor Allen, Bob Small, Alice Moore, Alex Intriago, Earlene Carey, and the special attraction of Peter Lupus. The moving music movie. Let it move you.
He is a boy from the city, and she is a child of the country. Finding each other might have been perfect, except for two things. He's a stranger in dangerous Cullen territory. And she is a Cullen. Everybody knows who they are and what they are. They like to have fun. They like to play games, deadly games. And he doesn't know the rules. All he knows is what he feels. And what he feels is a crime to the Cullens.
We get a law around here. An eye for an eye.
But now, the family that everybody loves to hate is in for a big surprise.
Drop the gun!
Because one of their victims is about to prove
He's over there!
that heroes aren't made.
I can't see him, Pa!
They're cornered. Bullies.
need some support up here. I don't care where you get it, but if I don't get it soon, I'm gonna have to withdraw. Fire! Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Hold your fire till I give the command. Fall back. When I give an order, I expect it to be obeyed.
With broken heart and head bowed in sadness, but not in shame, I report to Your Excellency that today I must arrange terms for the surrender of the fortified islands of Manila Bay
with profound regret and with continued pride in my gallant troops, I go to meet the Japanese commander.
Attention! Attention! All civilians! Do not give food or drink to the prisoners. Whoever helps will be shot. Understand? Come on.
I want to kill every Japanese soldier I see.
Come on.
Don't. Please.
Take it easy.
Sorry. Some things are harder to forget than others. My parents, they didn't deserve to die that way.
Damn Japs. They're all over the place.
Our best chance is to get to Lucena. I grew up there. I know some friends who can help us. That's where my family and I were going when the Japs found us.
Lucena. It'd be a lot safer if we could cross over Lake Laguna.
We can. The people will help. They're not afraid.
How long will it take us to cross the lake?
Who knows if we'll ever make it at all?
With the war on, they've stopped looking forward to anything. They say Bahala now, and they're right.
We'll land at night. It's safer. Be careful. Sometimes the guerrillas can be as unfriendly as the enemies.
I'll remember that.
And thanks again for everything.
Proud to have helped.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Sergeant Cruz, I'm Colonel Murat. Cigarette? What can I get for you? My freedom. It is possible. I want you to be my friend. Yeah, I can see that. That is, I want you to be my friend, but you must be mine.
You know I won't.
But why not? You are a courageous soldier. I admire that. My family was samurai back to the 12th century. We are both Haitians. There is no reason why we cannot be friends.
With some friends, you don't need enemies.
Tell me what I need to know.
I don't know anything of value.
You do. Captured at Bataan. Orders for certain officers to be dispersed throughout the islands to become spies, guerrillas. In many cases, These certain officers were guided by certain Sergeant Nanding Cruz. Is that so?
Your collaborators' sources are as poor as ever.
They are correct.
Shut up. When I want you to talk, I'll tell you what to say. Where are these men, Sergeant? What were their orders?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Where is Colonel Moses?
I don't know.
Noble Thorpe, Horan.
I don't know.
Braga, Fertig, Naka. Where did you lead General Hadley?
I suggest you ask U.S. Army intelligence.
I intend to know where these men are. Where's Fertig? Where's Braga? Where's Hadley? Noble, Thorpe, Horn. Where, Sergeant? Where?
We will get some shovels and bury these good people.
Bob? Rosa. Oh, my dear. Oh, lovely. Oh. There's all that's left. The rest are dead.
Sometimes one is a miracle. We'll adopt her. She'll have 2 mothers and a camp full of fathers.
Thank you. Something to love, Bob. That's what it's all about.
I wish it were that simple, Santos.
If you really wished it, it would be.
It's pretty difficult to love when you're figuring ways to blow your fellow man's brains out.
Well, I hope you love at least once, Bob. I promise you, be worth the risk.
Sir, a young woman was found searching for a camp. She says she has a message for Miss Isabella and for no one else.
Filipina?
Yes, sir.
Bring her to my hut.
May nadakpan ko nung mahapon. Unya, ang ngalan si Cruz. Manuling Cruz.
Salamat died.
What did she say?
The Japanese are torturing a prisoner. His name is Cruz, Manoling Cruz.
That son of a gun, I thought he was dead. He's a tough one to kill.
Well, why are the Japs so interested in him?
He helped place many guerrilla leaders. They want that information.
Good. Let him talk.
He'd die first.
There's no need to. All he has to do is lead Marai and his troops into this area.
But he doesn't know where it is.
Well, he will as soon as you get the message to him.
When you make contact with a Goodwin group and have destroyed them, shoot him.
Welcome home.
Salamat, pare.
This our man?
Yeah. How have you been, Lieutenant? The beach at Bataan, remember?
Good memory.
Thanks.
Mangaling.
Isabella,
Thank God you're alive.
I've thought of you so often. I never expected to see you again.
7 survivors. Out of the whole platoon.
But we know where Goodwin is now. At least the area.
The area is not good enough. I cannot spare the company of troops to spend their time looking for him. I must have him pinpointed.
Then send a man, a spy. Let him find them.
Do you know of such a man? All right, arrange it.
All right, what did I say?
Da da dee. Da 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 dee dee dee. Da da dee dee dee.
What the hell is that?
It's what you said.
But what does it mean?
For me to know and you to find out. Now, if you can just practice alone for a while, I'll go put this information together.
All right.
Shoot him. Please. I was looking for Goodwin. I just killed the Japanese and they're looking for me.
What he says could be true. We can't just shoot everyone who sees us.
Look at his hands. They're soft.
And if he's telling the truth and we kill him, we're just as bad as the Japanese. I say let him live.
All right.
His loyalty is your responsibility.
No, it's his responsibility. If we find out he's been lying, he's dead. Pag nalaman naming nagsisinungaling ka, ako yayari sa'yo. Naintindihan mo?
Oo.
Latest intelligence and Coast Watchers reports. Estimated Japanese strength in Manila. Schedule of patrol boats on the East Coast. Names of men who are running guerrilla bands that we know of. And a requisition for supplies.
As slow as I am, it'll take me a month to send all this. Santos, you really believe that there's subs out there?
They're out there.
Well, it's gonna have to be proven to me. Okay, let's go.
We haven't talked much lately.
No, we haven't talked much.
You don't like Mr. Goodwin.
He takes too much for granted. I don't like that sort of man.
Does life as a guerrilla suit you?
Killing Japanese suits me.
I heard about your family. I'm sorry.
It's past.
Seems so strange, remembering how our parents pledged us to one another. How old were you then?
I was 10.
I'm not holding you to that pledge. It died with the war, with our innocence.
You're everything I should love in a man.
When a woman says that, the next line usually is that she loves someone else.
Well, I don't. I don't want to love, and I don't intend to.
What is it? Some kind of interference, sir.
Anything?
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Hey, Mick, there it is again. Let's hear it.
It sounds like you have a short cutting in and out.
Well, I'll check the circuit, sir. Sir, that's code.
Nobody sends code that slow.
Listen. W. I. N. C. Q. C. Q.
What did they say? It's going too fast. S.
S.
L. O.
He says slower.
All right, I'll notify the skipper. Give him call letters so we can talk to him again. And tell him to practice his code.
Well, from now on, we station GWM.
Broadcasting from the jungle room of the famous Luzon Hotel in downtown occupied Philippines. Lieutenant, for a man who doesn't know what he's doing, you do it fine. Have a cigar.
Thanks.
We'll do our best to guide you south. Once you're with Fertig in Mindanao, you'll be all right.
We've been wandering around for so long now, we don't know north from south anymore. Don't worry, we'll show you. Meanwhile, you can wash right over there.
Then I could use about 3 days' sleep.
Bob, Santos.
We got a message from Barrio San Isidro. The Japanese are going to wipe them out for collaborating.
Unahin niyo yung mga matatanda. O, ingat lang. Baka ngayon pumasaktan yung mga yan. Tuloy na ako kayo ron. Sumama ko po magpahinga na kayo. So many came with us.
Do you blame them? The Japanese will be back.
I know. Because of that, why, every day we'll get more people to worry about.
Professional nurses in camp, and I get an amateur. How come?
They're all busy.
Is that the only reason? Or did you want to treat me personally? Doctor?
That looks fine, Isabella. Could you help settle some of the women and children?
Certainly, Doctor.
Nice girl. She belongs to you?
Ah.
A PTC is a pakipot. But that's a Filipino for you.
Pakipat?
It's a Tagalog word. It translates something like, the more you care, the more you show you're definitely not interested.
Well, in that event, Doc, she's crazy about me.
That's our freedom song. We don't sing it very often.
It's very moving.
Sons will bring you joy and love. With the help of God from up above, all your land, sky, and seas will be blessed with the bliss and the glory of enduring.
Can I get you something to eat?
No, thanks. Isabella. Sit down.
I'm not very tired.
That's not the only reason people sit next to each other.
One place is just as good as another.
September
It's been a long time since I've seen us dance.
It looks like fun.
Do you have a wife?
Huh?
Girlfriend? I think you have many girlfriends.
Well, let's just say I do all right.
Yes. I think you're what Mama used to call a lady killer.
And I think you're what they call an inquisitive woman. But I'm glad you're interested.
Interested? Don't flatter yourself. I don't care that about your girlfriends.
You know what? I don't care that about them either. But I do care about you. I learned a new word in Tagalog.
Oh? What's that?
Pakipat.
I see. Do you have a chance to use it often?
No, but it's always handy to know a phrase or two.
I hope your next lesson is more useful.
Iniibig kita. That means I love you.
Yes, I know what it means.
Well, don't you have an answer?
What answer do you want to hear?
Exactly the same.
Iniibig kita.
Have a nice swim?
Yes. It was nice. I'm so happy. I'm sure it can't last.
Yes, it can.
It can. Or are you making it up because you're far from home, far from your own people? Are you making it up, Robert?
You know, for a guerrilla officer, you ask the damnedest questions.
I'm also a woman.
Isabella, we have is here and now.
And later, when this is all over?
I don't think it's ever going to be all over. It'll go on forever. Until we're too old to dodge a bullet, too weak to pull a trigger.
You don't believe what you're saying.
Yes, I do.
MacArthur's coming back.
Sure, someday. Or his son, or maybe his grandson. But meanwhile, we'll go on fighting the Japanese until we all kill each other.
You're tired, that's all.
Maybe so. Tell me, what do you see for the future?
I see myself in a home overlooking Manila Bay with sons and daughters and a husband who loves me.
Me?
Yes, you. I see independence for my country, peace, good times.
It's a very nice dream.
Dream with me, Bob.
You're the only dream left. A peso for your thoughts.
In America, it would cost you only a penny.
In America, that would only be a down payment.
Bob, do you love me? I mean, do you really love me?
Well, if I really love, then I love you. But if I don't, well, you just have to remember you're hooked up with a guy who's never played it straight before.
The trouble with love is you never really know if it's real until it's over.
Maybe that's the beauty of it.
Getting closer. Malapit na.
Let's get out of here. Ano ba? Dali kayo riyan. Praktika.
Bob!
Yeah?
We just captured a Jap general, and he's got some important-looking documents. I'll take the papers over to the big hut.
All right, I'll be right out.
So I said to myself, Colonel Murray should know about this. And without regard to my personal safety, I sneaked past the guard to bring you this vital information.
How many stars did the officer have on his lapel?
2. No, 3. I'm sorry, I...
Stupid! Why did you not learn some facts before you left?
But, sir, I knew you were in a hurry to learn the whereabouts of the Goodwin camp, so I...
So you ran away, like the cowardly traitor you are. Check all traffic in the vicinity. I want a complete control on everything that is to be found.
Hey!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Sir, you must understand that I'm pleased to help my Asian brothers, and I don't do it for money. But you see, I'm not a rich man, and... Thank you. Thank you, sir. Why did you do that, sir?
Did I do something?
No, sir. Thank you.
Wait. A surprise attack might work. You will lead us there.
I'm almost certain this is some kind of a code. Look, the repetition here. And here. And here.
It's too bad you weren't in prison long enough to learn more Japanese.
Very funny.
Isabella, go tell Santos to notify MacArthur's headquarters at Port Moresby. Most urgent. Tell him we think we have something hot.
And look at this.
Bob, we got a reply from MacArthur. Hold prisoners until notified. Stop. Sending seaplane for documents.
It will land at Mobilan Cove, about a day's walk from here.
Monoling, I'd rather you deliver those documents personally. Just stay with them until you get all the way to Port Moresby.
Bob, you'll need me here. Paquito can go or Juan.
Monoling, draw your rations and move out.
Orders must be obeyed. He thinks we're at the ROTC headquarters in Manila.
Valuable papers need valuable messengers.
You planning to run for Congress?
Chief Justice. Come on, Pepe and I will escort you. Nothing much happening here anyway.
Okay. Santos, I've hunted this area since I was a kid, and I know I can get back to camp before the Japs get there. MacArthur needs this, so there's no other choice. Pepe, huwag kong pababayaan niya na.
Vamos, amigo.
Chef Convoy headed this way.
They're on their way to Barrio San Nicolas to meet Rodrigo. Santos was right. He's a spy.
How did you know?
Joey saw him coming out of Mirai's office, so Joey followed him.
I promised him he was dead if he lied. This is a promise I intend to carry out myself.
What do you mean he's dead?
I'm sorry, sir. Somebody stabbed him at the cockfight.
What do we do now?
I'm sure you'll think of something, sir.
Mayor, it's good of you to come. Some tea?
I've had my breakfast, thank you.
Good. Tell me, Mayor, do you understand the Japanese custom of harakiri?
I believe it's a form of suicide.
Exactly. Generally, it is the result of loss of face, of failure. Not acceptable to the person himself or to his superiors. A very final gesture, don't you think?
Yes, most final.
But I will not fail. There is no act that I will not perform to make sure of that. My commitment is total. It is important that you believe that, do you?
Yes, but I don't understand why you're telling me this.
Because you are going to carry a message to Guerrilla Chief Goodwin, and the message is this. I know you are holding 2 Japanese officers and their documents. If they are not returned within 36 hours, I will execute 50 civilians the first day and double that amount every following morning until there is no living Filipino in that city. Can you remember that, Mayor?
But Colonel, these are innocent civilians. They are not involved in this.
We are all involved, Mayor. You must tell them that.
But Colonel...
I will give them 48 hours for their reply. The meeting is over. Goodbye, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, goodbye.
Nice going. Glad you could make it. Come on. Oh, come on. You've had enough time to translate the Bible to Sanskrit and back again. Have we got anything?
I believe we have, sir. More than we'd hoped for.
It seems that the entire harbor was remined, and the defense structure changed as of 10 days ago. This is it.
In other words, the attack we had planned could have been in serious trouble, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is the code they'll be using, and their plans for shifting defenses when under attack. It's quite a windfall.
Yeah, he tied us right into a party line. Where's the old man?
He's out, sir.
Sit over here, soldier. Come on, let's all have a drink. Make them doubles, huh?
Yes, sir. You must remember, Bob, every person here, every man and woman who's fought beside you is a relative in that city. Father, a sister, cousin, daughter, someone. How long are they going to stand by and allow them to be slaughtered?
We've delivered the papers. That's enough. 50 people we know are going to be dead tomorrow if we don't give in.
I'm a soldier. I'm trained to obey. Right now, I have orders to hold these men. And the only way I can release them is by getting different orders. Monaling, would you contact Fort Moresby? See if you can get us a change of instructions.
They're soldiers, too. They don't care about these people.
Soldiers care just like anybody else. But they have to go by the book.
The trouble with the book, Bob, is it has no soul. It doesn't breathe. We'll regret the deaths of these people all our lives.
I know that.
I'll send a message then.
Bob,
Isabella, let's not discuss it.
we're just kidding ourselves. We know the orders won't be changed. We're just pretending to do something about it.
We're not pretending. We're actually doing something. We're taking the last desperate effort available to us.
I wonder if the order would be changed if 50 Americans were to be killed instead of 50 Filipinos.
It would be exactly the same.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Isabella, get some sleep.
I'll wait with you.
At ease, at ease. You and Reeves get packing. You'll leave in a half hour with him.
Yes, sir.
Sanders, the general just okayed it. You can tell all the men, enlisted and officers, they've just been promoted as of this minute.
Yes, sir.
The news came through just in time. Now, you keep after those Japs. There's 3 or 4 main points of information that might come in handy.
General, message just came in from the Philippines.
Thanks. All right, send this. Hold those Jap prisoners at all costs. This is an order. Sign Hadley.
General, you can't do that to those people.
I didn't ask for your opinion, soldier.
Now, I'm not a soldier. Not now, not ever. I'm just one of thousands who wants to live their own lives and are willing to die for the privilege. But you're not making it much of a privilege.
We're fighting a war. Not an incident, not a skirmish, not a battle, but a stinking full-blooded war. Does that get through to you?
Yes, sir. But tell me, who is going to be left when the war's over? You and a bunch of guys who were thousands of miles away when all the dying took place?
If I didn't like your guts, I'd get you 10 years for that. Now, let me try and get this through your thick skull. We're on to something big. It might shorten the war. It might save hundreds of thousands of lives. And when you buy something big, you gotta pay big.
The trouble is, we're not paying for it. They are. Now, isn't it ironic that when we surrendered, the country we surrendered belonged to them? And now that we've gotten around to saving lives, the lives we're saving don't belong to them.
We're saving Filipinos, Americans, and every other bastard that's in uniform. If you weren't so emotionally involved, you'd understand that.
That's right. I've committed the unforgivable sin of loving a bunch of people who don't know when to quit. So is Goodwin. What do you think this is going to do to him?
He's a soldier. He'll take orders.
General, he's a man. He loves those people as I do. He knows the guerrillas couldn't have survived 1 month without their support. I don't believe he's going to be able to watch people he knows lined up and shot like animals because headquarters thinks those men might know a few more facts.
I've got my orders, he's got his orders, and you've got your orders. Are you gonna go, or aren't you gonna go?
All right, General, I'll go. Your skilled interrogators have to be led to the Goodwin camp. But I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to convince him not to follow your orders. Now, you still want me to go?
Yeah.
I'll be ready when you need me.
Sir, shall I repeat that order?
Were you deaf last time I talked to you? What the hell are you standing around here like statues for? Get out of here, we're fighting a war.
so that's it.
Bob, what will you do?
It's signed Hadley. Not even a code name. He wants me to know how important it is.
Bob, Pepper's wife is on that list.
And Juan's sister. And Primitivo's uncle. And I can go right down the line. All right, these people are not my family. But I know and love them as if they were. But I still have orders. And I still believe those orders have a purpose. Now, what else can I do?
Bob, what's your decision?
You can't ask a man to make a decision that's meant for God.
Bob, here and now, you're the only one who can make it.
Tell the Colonel I'll see him in hell. Because as of now, we're both damned.
Ready! To die! Fire!
I just heard your husband was one of the... Oh, Rosa, I'm so sorry.
You have helped me so much, my child. You showed me courage to go on, even after you lost your parents. Just the thought of that gives me courage to go on now.
I wish it would all end. I wish no wife or mother or daughter would ever have to shed a tear again.
It will end soon. And then we'll all know it all had some strange purpose we cannot understand.
But every person here, every man and woman who's fought by your side as a relative in the city. Someone. A daughter, a father, a cousin, a sister. Someone. We'll regret the deaths of these people all our lives.
I couldn't sleep last night thinking about what you're thinking now. I kept staring in the dark, seeing the faces of men, women, and children. I saw my parents, too. They kept pleading for help, and there was nothing I could do. I was still staring out the window when the sun came up, and then I rushed out of the house to look for you. I knew it was time for the executions, and I wanted to be beside you and get some strength from you. And then I saw you sitting here, maybe needing some strength, too.
And are you disappointed? To say I didn't have the strength you thought?
No. I now understand the value of a man who can be hurt.
Well, I am hurt.
We all are. The scars are deep, but they must heal. I know that now. Otherwise, there's no hope. And life without hope is empty. No one knows that better than I do.
I thought I'd lost you, too. That would have been everything.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Bob. I was just going back to camp. Mariano here says Pepe and some of the boys want to shoot the Japanese prisoners for revenge.
Why should we act like whipdogs? We know how to kill as well as the Japs, di ba? Ah! All right, then. What's stopping us from having our own target practice? Nothing! Patayin! Why don't we get those Japs there and shoot them over there? Tama yan!
Happy, stop it! All of you, stop it!
The only way to stop me is to kill me.
Pepe, make that the other way around.
Pepe, no. Please. Don't do it, Pepe.
Nothing new, huh?
My orders from the general were to deliver the two interrogators. My promise to the general was to try and talk you into telling them to go to hell.
Well, the hell with the orders. People dying for a reason is tough enough. But I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by and see innocent people killed just to satisfy somebody's curiosity. If random questioning is their only purpose, then I'm going to exchange the Jap prisoners. Monoling, do you think you can get to town and make contact with Colonel Mirai before daylight?
If it kills me.
I'll tell the G2s.
So, Goodwin, and Miss Mabila, the famous Lady Guerrilla. Faster than most men, I have been told.
All right, let's get on with it.
Mayor, tell them I have done my part of the bargain.
All civilian prisoners were set free early this morning. They're back to their homes.
I bring back your messenger against my better judgment.
Let's swap and go home.
My orders were not only to bring back the prisoners, but also the documents they were carrying.
Let's go.
Now you'll know if you love me.